Alright guys, welcome back to the agency. He's on the file, so we're gonna be... Where's my camera? Hello, viewer. Larger. So this is my new build Ethereum manufacturing wing. Wait a second, I may eat chocolate bar. Excuse me. Scooch over. Rotate. This episode of Autistic Random Kid plays 5 hours of a factory game that is really fun. Just... Let's see, 30. A minute. $90, $150. So 90 plus this is 150 plus 2100 plus 2700. Excuse me. And so 60 a minute, well, 30, 90. This combines over here, plus 60. 90 plus 60 is 150. 150 plus 60. 150 plus 60 is 210. 210 plus 60 is 270. Gotta build from there out. $30, $60, so there's $90. Oh Christ. I would have choked it. Choked it, I tell ya. Oh, we're gonna be shitting 800 wire spools a minute. Okay. Owie. Merger. I put a splitter, but... Oh crap, I need more reinforced iron plates. No, I'm not gonna use any of those. see, 90, 30, 150, 210. Let's just to 70. Ah! This damn Santa hat is a little bit too big. And oh man, my ear's itchy again. Oh shit, I didn't even wire up the stuff in the back. Damn it. Damn it. Drink. Shit, I'm getting a frickin', what do you call it? A cotton swab. God, my ears. Can't clean them out. Here's back. Bacterium manufacturing room is almost complete. My star room, actually, I think my bacterium room is complete. Goody, 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 goody. Son of a bitch. Ugh. I'm glad that my bacterium manufacturing's goddamn son of a bitch. Oh. Okay. So it appears that my bacterium manufacturing room is completed. Great. This room will make all the quick wire and all of the deuterium ingots that we need. Excuse me. I want to test something. Can you make the beams align with the roof? Hello, viewers. Oh, and also we've redirected the coal to go in here. Once it goes to this room, it'll distribute into the foundry and make steel. Hello, viewer. Hello, viewers. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna plan on building this, viewer. I'm gonna plan on building the motor and stator manufacturing rooms tomorrow. I might combine all of the reinforced plate, modular frame, rotor lines all into one line and separate them out later. Let's see. So we make about... We're going to make 24 rotors a minute. We're going to need approximately 24 stators per minute. We could probably produce 25. So 5 machines. So right now I think we're at 2.1 gigawatts. So let's see, 40 wire times 5, we need 200 wire a minute. I'm like, oh wait, we only make 240 wire, but I'm like, oh wait, we make like 760 wire a minute. Only a fraction of our wire, our total amount of wire, will be consumed here. As for our steel pipes, we need about 15 times 5, which is 75 per minute. Yep, correct. Calculation, correct. We will be manufacturing a whopping total of 360 pipes per minute. That's easy to do right there. I'm gonna do that. We have way more than enough materials. We can actually make way more stators per minute. Too bad we cannot make any more rotors, because it appears that stators are easier to make. As for these, we're going to make 12 motors a minute, one every 5 seconds, which is piss poor in my opinion, but that's what it is, now ain't it? Shit. I really want that. I want the ability to make that rigger motor thing. As for the AI limiters, we're going to be making 800 quick wire a minute. I want to run 4 of these machines. So that means we're going to need about 100 sheet a minute. We make 360 sheets a minute. So we can make that. We all have 800 wire. I think it's fair to choose. I think it's fair to choose half of our wire. I feel like Caterium wire will become important later. So we need to build the 3 factories for these, and these. Once we do that, I think I'll have the ability to engage the factory and well, we're gonna need to find the materials to freaking make this. So here's our goal tomorrow is, if we can actually achieve it. Well, we need to wrap coinage, but my goal for tomorrow is, ready? Build the stator room. Build a stator room. Build a AI limiter room. And build a motor manufacturing room. Man, if I could make the rigger motors, that means I could go from manufacturing 12 motors a minute Let's see. That, again, that rigger motor. Oh, it's so good. Look at that. So, divide 24 by 3, which is 8. And then times 2. Oh, here's how I view it. If we had six rotors, 6 stators, we get 3 motors. If we had 6 here, we'd get 12. We could get 48 motors a minute. But we need a manufacturer. I'll show you the issue with that. Oh my gosh. So, like, we can send ourselves all the way across the map. Dude, that'd be so cool if we could send ourselves across the map in blitz speed. Oh my gosh. Interesting. So if you perform the loop, you can actually propel yourself through the... So apparently, if I build my gun here, I can actually shoot myself and make it hypertube travel much further. Interesting. Okay, so to build the rigger motors, I would need to... Oh, wait, hold on. It's the 16th. Oh, yeah, right. It's the 17th, is right there. You see, my favorite recipe I have right now is the rigger motor. I could go from my targeted production rate of about 12 motors a minute to 48. All with the addition of a crystal oscillator. Oh, we also need to get my concrete division. Dude, I almost forgot. So weird. So yeah, look at that. Production rate of 7.5 per minute. So 7.5 of these per minute. I wonder how many of these things would be needed. But to do that, we have to get this. The manufacturer combines 3 or 4 parts into another part. Now, in my opinion, we got everything except for the plastic. I'll research. What is let's see. I'll spoil myself. Manufacturer. Satisfactory. What's it need to be built? What's it need to be built? Does it need plastic? Shit! It does. Hell no. Hell no, we can't. Unless we have a horde of plastic. We're not doing it. We just can't. Not until we unlock that. It is. Wait a second, do I have 50 motors? I have 43 right here. Give me a second. I could have actually got this. I don't know how much I'm gonna do with it, but I want to unlock this. So you want 50 motors. You want 50 motors. You want 100 case resin beams. You want 500 pipes, and you want 500 sheets. Deal. Ah. Okay, now I just need to do 400 more pipes and I need more copper sheets. We could use the extra power that we're not using to actually send things to the Fix-It Awesome Sync. Speaking of, I wonder how many Fix-It Awesome Sync coupons we got. Oh, this factory's so ugly compared to my other one. Dear God. We have a lot. I'm just gonna get the pipes. That tier right there is probably gonna be the most important tier in the game. I just have an itching feeling. Oil processing. Here we go.
Milestone reached. Crude oil can now be extracted and refined to produce various industrially beneficial parts. The byproducts of these processes will require careful management, but a capable pioneer such as yourself surely understands that. To improve efficiency, pipelines can now be optimized with valves to limit and balance their throughput. These were initially left out because Fix-It did not want to overwhelm pioneers with complex pipeline management, but they have since been re-added after my impassioned defense of your capabilities.
Alright, so here's what we unlocked. It appears that we've unlocked oil, which... Don't tell the CIA. Just don't tell the CIA, but we're looking for oil. Oh shit, I think I hear him knocking on my door. Anyway. Ooh, a throughput monitor. Okay. So here, oh, now we have a refinery. Alright, so let's look at the new goodies we got today. We got a refinery, and we have an oil extractor. So apparently, I'm gonna guess this is like a mining machine. Oh, yeah, we definitely need to get into the habit of making motors. 40 megawatts. Oh my... Well, at least we have a 4 gigawatt facility now, don't we? Oh, there's a clean pipeline. I can't tell the difference. Did we get the big buffer? No, I think we get the big buffer fluid packaging. Or no, it was petroleum power or something like that. Yep, there we go. Look at the big boy! 2400. That's 6 times as good. A fuel-powered generator. Oh my gosh, we've had 71 chips right here. High-speed connector. Yeah, it's a good thing we have those bad boys. I'm not gonna stay on for that much longer. Oh man, I'm just looking down. Looks like this manufacturing unit makes a lot of things, and I've heard that they're really, really big. This is painful. Imagine crafting hundreds of them. So I'm gonna delete it, but I want to kind of investigate and poke and prod around. So now we have something called a refinery, and it looks... Oh my god, that thing is big. That's what she said. Anyway. Oh Christ. Yeah, never mind. I don't want to go over here. I don't want to go over there. I want to go over here to look at it. So it looks like we have a new production unit, and just like, never mind, I don't feel like making a weird joke. It looks like we have a big ass refinery. What can we, oh, we can make, let's see. We can make petroleum coke, we can make plastic, which, it looks like, look at this right here. So if we make plastic, what's going to happen is it's going to generate residual heavy oil residue. So it looks like this machine allows two fluids to go in. It allows one fluid to go in and one solid resource to go in, and it also allows one fluid resource to come out and one liquid resource to come out. So it looks like we're going to get byproducts. So we're going to get something called oil byproduct. It looks like what we can do with the fuel is to... we're going to generate this... let's see. So we're going to put 3 cubic meters in. So 30 cubic meters... 30 cubic meters of oil per minute, of crude oil. Now, crude oil is oil that you pull out of the ground. So, crude oil has not been refined. Oh my god, it's 30 megawatts. Anyway. Christ. Anyway, so, we're gonna have to manage this heavy oil shit. This could be a big pain in the ass, but it could be put into residual fuel. So heavy oil residue could be converted into fuel. Oh, we could actually turn heavy oil residue into petroleum coke. Now, this is not to be confused with cocaine. Residual coke is, or petroleum coke, it is like this rocky shit. It's a carbon-rich material distilled from heavy oil residue used as a less efficient coal replacement. So this just... we could run this into a coal burner, but we need water. We could make a bonus water plant. Okay, so here's what I'm getting from this. So we make plastic, but the problem is every time we make 2 pieces of plastic, we generate a cubic meter of heavy oil residue. This appears to be a waste product or a byproduct. 400 megajoules per minute, or 400 megajoules per cubic meter. Interesting. But then we could also take this and we could refine the heavy oil residue into petroleum coke. What to do with this? Again, we could run it through a burner. what can we do with petroleum coke besides burn it? I think we could craft it into something. Like, I will say the game looks like it just got a little bit more fun. A byproduct of plastic and rubber production can be further refined into fuel and petroleum coke. Now, if we go here, it appears that we can turn this. Something's clicking in my head. So, there's a fuel burner, right? There's a fuel burner. You're telling me I put electricity, I pull oil from the ground, I take this crude oil and I turn it into plastic. I then unfortunately, or should I say fortunately in this case, I get heavy oil residue, of which I could process into residual fuel, or fuel. And then I could take this fuel. Let's see. So if I produce plastic, I get 10 per minute. So I'd have to have 30 times 6, which is 360 180 cubic meters of oil, cubic meters of crude oil per minute. Okay, so that gets turned into 60 cubic meters of oil, heavy oil residue, and I get 40 cubic meters of fuel per minute. And then I could link that to a fuel burner, and it sustains itself. And it sustains itself. We gotta get that factory done so we can get into this. Oh, it makes even more per unit. It makes more per unit if we do rubber. So I feel like, yeah, this heavy oil residue will be a problem if we do not manage it. So we're gonna have to send it and to make it to turn it into fuel. And one thing I've seen is that we could most likely repackage this and turn it into like a canned fuel, which looks like this stuff. Packaged fuel. Alternative transport can be used for fuels like vehicles, which, you know, we could say screw biofuel in once and for all. Okay, now that I got into the oil, I gotta get that factory done as fast as humanly freaking possible, so I can start packaging shit up. Now, let's see, packaged oil. I could sink my plastic in to get that. Wait, I could buy plastic, can I? I can. I want to try this. So apparently if I do this, I get 200 plastic.
Parts purchase confirmed. Promotion delayed by X times part value plus fix-it stock value.
Oh, thanks, dipshit. Oh yeah, it gives me a whole stack of plastic. Why haven't I not abuse this. Well, maybe because I'm a ticket whore who hoards all the tickets because I like tickets. I'm tempted to actually use. Oh, you're telling me I only need 200 pieces? Damn, okay, never mind. Okay, here's the thing. I'd rather package up the oil and send it back versus pipe it back. If I have to pipe it, so be it. But I'd rather send it back in drums. I'm gonna pick up these leaves. Oh, I thought I had 100 leaves laying on the ground. Fluid packaging. Come to daddy.
Milestone reached. Avoid the embarrassment of placing liquids in your pockets only for them to spread across your suit. Package and unpackage them with the packager. Packaging fluids allows them to be transported in your inventory, on conveyor belts, and by vehicles. For increased, non-pocket related fluid storage, you can now use the industrial fluid buffer.
Wait, what? Okay, so let's see. We have something called the packager here. It looks like here's let me guess, like 69 megawatts. Oh, it's 10. It's not bad. Look at that. We can make. Anyway, as I was saying, so here's what it looks like. So it looks like we send our fluids we want to pack in. We send them in here, the fluids go in here, containers go in here, and then when it's packing them, the containers come out like this. Versus the containers go in here, and then the fluid comes out here, and the empty containers come out. So it looks like these containers are reusable. Yeah, so let's say pack water. Let's say 2 cubic meters of water, 2 empty canisters. So a container holds a cubic meter. Well, unpackaging. So 2 package water equals 2. Here's what I was thinking. I know this is ridiculous, but what if we could use this to transport water efficiently, more efficiently, with my machines, or with these bottles? I could. The only issue is I do have to put 2 conveyor belts. One to package this stuff, and one to send the packages back. So, for example, if I send drums there, I need to send packages back. I'm so excited. Oh, this game is getting better. There's more stuff to make. More stuff to do. But how do we make the packages? Oh, I love my German Shepherd. Please be patient. He's a senile boy. Alright, so we do need plastic to make them, but we could always order this. Oil. How much oil do we got? I don't feel like there's any oil near me. I think it's all like in the deserts. Oof. There's no oil. Oh, there's some. Normal, pure oil. Yeah, there's some oil over here. That's what I thought. Hold on, I'm just gonna make this funny. Oil here. Please don't tell. Please don't tell CIA. Okay, select the icon. Oil here, please don't tell CIA. I can't. Now we can see it on my map. Oil here, please don't tell CIA. Petroleum power seems also pretty good. Oh, hey, we have 200 piece of plastic. Oh shit, that's bussin'. Look, I'm lazy. I have to admit this. Yeah, you can buy fuel. Hello, viewer. I like how this little factory has I just got to a point where like I don't care what happens to it. So it's just getting uglier and uglier by the day. Like as I just randomly slap shit on and call it a day. I might have to go make a couple statters. I don't think I have a lot of statters. Screw this. I'm lazy. Go faster. I'm becoming like, let's game it out. It's just, this is just getting worse and worse by the day. I really want to rush this stuff. That wasn't my asshole. That was my chair. Yeah, we're gonna need to start getting equipped into. I'm not gonna progress. I'm not gonna buy anything here. I just want to buy this because I really want to see what that fuel generator is. Perhaps it'll give me motivation for tomorrow. Motivation, yippee-yi-yo. Hello, viewer. Well, check out my oil marker. This is painful. I despise this. Hello, viewer. Oh. Come on, almost there. I don't care how bad the system is. I just want to see what petroleum power can do for me. I love seeing how fast they go. Oh great, just go run over my freaking best power cord I have. Sure won't be needing this. The amperage on this thing has to be so good. If I rip it apart and I do split this cord in half, I plan to dissect it and get its resistance. If you do a voltage calculation, I want to see how good this power charger really is. Oh hey, it's the 16th, it's the 17th, so you know what that means. Oh, oopsies. Okay. Compressed dihydrogen monoxide crystals for weaponized fun. Dihydrogen monoxide would technically be it would be the technical name for water. 3, 2, 1, and mine. Petroleum power. Go.
Milestone reached. It is my honor and privilege to inform you that the fuel-powered generator, as well as the industrial fluid buffer, are now available. Due to a lack of gold in your sector, Caterium will serve as a suitable replacement to construct the fuel-powered generator. Your research into this element was valuable. In fact, you in particular are my most valuable pioneer, but don't tell the others I said that, it would be bad for morale.
Alright. Again, I know I said I was gonna piss off like a half hour ago, but I really, really want to see this petroleum power station and its consumption rate. But dude, 250 megawatts? That's too good to be true. A fuel-powered generator. This will be an amazing investment, I feel. What can I put on my head, back, and body and back? Damn, monster flames though. Damn. Oh, shit. Too much. Huh. It appears that these are some sort of engine. Looks like it needs the fuel in a liquid form. Let's just look it up. How much fuel does a fuel generator use in Satisfactory? 20 cubic of meters of fuel at 100% clock speed. Could do this, but yeah, the plastic is my very. Oh. Hey, we ain't no bitches. So these 20 turbo fuel is 4.5 cubic meters. Man, and they said that I can. $2,000 megajoules per minute, or 2,000 megajoules per bang? Are you joking me? Holy mackerel, biatch! And it's red too. Look how beautiful it is. 200 cubic meters, or no, 20 cubic meters of fuel a minute. So what? Oh, also we get these bad boys. Look how big they are. Oh my gosh. That's a big mofo. Nice. So we can generate 40 cubic meters of fuel a minute. So let's see. So we need 30 to generate 250 megawatts. We need 3 cubic meters of heavy residue oil a minute. So if we get 1 cubic meter, so we need 3 of these making plastics. We need 90 cubic meters of residue oil. 90 cubic meters of residue oil. Liquid biofuel. Why would I not use cubic? Wait, I just get a bonus of polymer resin. What can I do with polymer resin? Polymer resin, you bitch. Polymer resin, a byproduct of crude oil refinement fuel, commonly used to manufacture plastic and rubber. Residual plastic, residual rubber. Okay, so we can turn the residual plastic. Oh, we need water. We need water. Dude, why? Like 6 cubic meters of water. 40 cubic meters of fuel a minute. 40 this is the same. Why wouldn't we just do this? Hold on, I have a question. So 3 cubic meters is 3 cubic meters of crude oil equals this. Actually, we should see what we do here. So 3 times this. So make 4 plastic. Okay, this is twisting my brain. Give me a second. So we take, for plastic, we take 30 cubic meters of crude oil a minute, and we shit out 20 plastic, or 20 plastic a minute. So 60 cubic meters, which out 40 pieces of 40 pieces of plastic a minute. 40 pieces of plastic a minute. So we get 30 polymer a minute, and polymer for every I think we only get half the plastic from here. So, okay, so for fuel, we need 30 cubic meters of residue oil, heavy residue oil a minute. We can do this by smelting 90 cubic meters of crude oil, or let's see, so residual fuel. We need 6 cubic meters of heavy oil of HOR. So 6 cubic meters of HOR for 4 cubic meters of fuel versus 6 so for 6 cubic meters of HOR or crude oil equals 4 cubic meters of fuel. Is 120 cubic meters per minute. I'd say on a normal one, right? So I'm gonna guess that would be 240 cubic meters of oil every single minute. Okay, so we get 240 cubic meters of oil every single minute if we have it on a pure node. Oh, if we get 250% cock speed, we get 600. But the only problem is we don't have access to those pipes yet. Womp womp. Okay, so let's say for this bad boy, we can make 30-minute. So if we have it on a pure node, we could actually make we can use 8 of these things, which man, that consume 240 megawatts. Let's see, 240 divided by 60. We get 4 of these machines, and then times that by 40, divide by 20, times 250. And I did the math. If I devoted the entirety of oil of a single pure node into making fuel. Say 240 divided by 60 times 30 plus 40. We'd make a 2 gigawatt plant, netting 1,884 gigawatts per pure node. Oh my goodness. This game just got a lot better. Oh, and I forgot, we could actually use the... If we just pumped it straight into fuel. And then the 4 would produce 1, 2, 3, 4, produce 120 a minute. So that 120 a minute would produce for let's see, so this would produce about 40 plastic a minute if I did that power plant idea. Well, guys, unfortunately, this is going to be where I have to say goodbye. I really want to play more, but that's it. Tomorrow, okay, so I have a couple things on my agenda. One, finish the factory. Get the so we have the Caterium done. We got a lot done today. We got I need to cut down those pillars. We got the Caterium done. We got the screws built, the screw manufacturing room built. We got the encased, what do you call it? Concrete beam built. And yeah, we're doing very good. So here's what we need to do. We need to build the concrete room. That's probably gonna be our first thing we need to do tomorrow. And I'll probably build it right over here. We also need to build this concrete room, the stator manufacturing room, the motor manufacturing room, the quartz manufacturing room that will process quartz into quartz crystals and silica. And then we need to connect, and then a storage room. So we need 6 more rooms. Hello, viewer. We're about to clock off for the night. This oil technology is very, very interesting to me. And I feel like we're going to have a lot of fun when it comes to the terms of getting that. Now, we could do something here. I want to see if I can get into this. Because there's a thing called the rigger motor that makes it where I can literally get way more motors per stator / rotors. Which is amazing, because I feel like we're going to actually, that's a great thing that we have all these new pieces of technology. Because now that I look at it, we're going to need a bunch of motors. Look at this. Refinery, 10 motors. If we go to fuel power generator, motors. If I go over to, other things like, I don't know. But we're gonna do that. Oh, serious. Wow, 250 megawatts. By the way, I did a calculation. On a pure node, we would be making 1,800 gigawatts. Man, that'd be insane. 1,800 gigawatts would be insane. 1.8 gigawatts net if we use a pure node. And we already know that we have some. Do not tell the CIA. And I feel like there's a bunch more oil fields like out here. And out here, because if it's any stereotype, I always know, it's that oil is found in the desert. So there's those 3 oil pieces I found. Let's see, so we can get 480 cubic meters of oil from that. We could already make about 3.6 gigawatts if we did turn it all into electricity. But I really want to do other things with it. So yeah, that's our goal. We have a busy playthrough. 1, finish that factory. 2, start and get into the oil part of this game. In 3, get hard drives, as many of those recipes as possible. Anyway, that's it. Peace out. Bye.